Now on CoastTV News.
Baltimore mall shooting, what police say caused the incident that left a 7-year-old girl in the crossfire. And President Biden left Rehoboth Beach early to return to the White House, the latest on the U.S.'s response to Iran's attacks on Israel.
Well, weather on the way to the coast. I'll let you know just how warm it will be to end the weekend. Coming up in just a few moments.
This is CoastTV News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Elisa Weber. Welcome to CoastTV News at 11. Today, President Biden met with his national security team to discuss Iran's attack against Israel. The president cut his trip to Delaware short in order to return to the White House. The U.S. military plans to shoot down Iranian drones and missiles when they come into range of U.S. assets in Iran, Syria, and at sea. According to officials, the U.S. military has already shot down some Iranian drones tonight. And a 7-year-old girl is in critical but stable condition after being shot today in Baltimore. Baltimore City Police say the girl was shot twice at the Mondawmin Mall and suffered gunshot wounds to the abdomen. According to police, the shooting was caused by two groups fighting at the mall. An unidentified male suspect began running away while firing a gun, striking the 7-year-old girl. Police are still looking for the suspect and ask anyone with information to contact them immediately. As we take a live look into Dover, our first alert meteorologist Alex Seymour joins us. Good evening, Alex.
Good evening. We've dealt with some pretty windy conditions to start out the weekend, but honestly, it wasn't too bad out there with those temperatures climbing up into the mid-60s during the afternoon hours. Morning, a little bit chilly. We don't have to worry about the chill too much during the overnight hours tonight. Some of us will be falling down into the 40s at the beaches. We're likely going to stay in the 50s right now as I take a live look out on our Boardwalk Plaza Hotel camera in Rehoboth Beach. Still sitting at 57 degrees this evening. Those winds, they have calmed down. They're going to remain light throughout the overnight hours. They will pick up, though, as we head back towards tomorrow afternoon, but temperatures are going to be a good 10 to 15 degrees warmer than where they were even this afternoon. Temperatures right now in the mid-50s all across Delmarva, 54, Milton 55, and Lewis 56 degrees currently in Bethany Beach. The winds much lighter than what they were earlier, only seeing wind gusts 5 to 10 miles per hour out there. Skies, they're clear. They're going to remain clear. As we pull out to a wider view, we've got a high pressure in control, so we're looking at mainly sunny skies as we head towards tomorrow. So our UV index forecast sponsored by Ocean City, Maryland. UV index of a 6 tomorrow. If you do plan on spending any extended time outside, wear that sunscreen. It only takes about 30 minutes to burn with a UV index of a 6. Beach forecast looking pretty good tomorrow. Maybe you want to head to the beach. Chincoteague Island, sunshine, temps climbing up into the mid-60s. It will be getting windy during the afternoon hours. Pretty similar conditions in Ocean City and Fenwick Island, closing in on 70 degrees on Fenwick Island by the lunchtime hour. And we're reaching the low to mid-70s in both Lewis and Rehoboth Beach.
As a part of the ongoing Park Avenue relocation project, several properties on DuPont Boulevard will experience a temporary water main shutdown tomorrow at 10 a.m. On your screen is a list of the properties that will be affected, and the town of Georgetown says the shutdown is expected to only last for a short period. After, services will be restored quickly. Locals and businesses are advised to prepare for the lack of water service. And we are just days away from the 17th anniversary of the mass shooting at Virginia Tech University. 32 people died when a gunman opened fire on April 16, 2007. Today, hundreds of people gathered on campus for a run in remembrance of that horrible day. The 3.2-mile run began in front of the academic building and then ended at the memorial honoring the victims who died. And a manhunt for a killer is underway after a deadly carjacking rampage in Florida. NBC's Melissa Parra shows us the scary confrontation caught on camera.
Terrifying moments caught on camera, leading to an all-out manhunt tonight.
You need to do something now because I don't know what's going on.
This shocking video showing a violent confrontation near Orlando, Florida, and possibly a young woman's final moments. Someone wearing a black hoodie and a mask, armed with an automatic handgun, filmed pointing it at a driver inside a white Durango at this intersection. The suspect then jumping into the back seat.
Poor guy's been held up by some guy with a machine gun.
Police believe the person driving that white Durango was 31-year-old Catherine Aguas Vivas, a recent U.S. citizen from the Dominican Republic. A short time after that first call, police get another about a car badly burned with a body inside 30 miles away. Shell casings found on the ground outside.
We believe that to be the vehicle and the decedent to be Catherine.
Police now believe this was a targeted attack. Shortly before this video was taken, Catherine called her husband to report a green Acura was ramming into her back bumper.
Why did she and her husband not call 911? I don't know. Why did she stop at the red light? I mean, there's a lot of things that we'll absolutely never know.
Tonight, the suspects are on the run, with police calling witnesses who have come forward so far heroes.
The people who are following behind this, witnessing this, are absolute heroes with providing critical information of a very dangerous and frightening situation.
A trial date has now been set for the cases regarding the Maui wildfire disaster. Maui Judge Peter Cahill has set the first trial date for November 18th. The date was set during a status conference held on Friday. Dozens of attorneys went back and forth for nearly 3 hours trying to agree on a process for trial. Attorneys had a hard time agreeing on a trial date, with some saying this year is too soon. And if you want to buy something from, say, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, Seaford Police are reminding you can do that at a designated spot in their parking lot. Take a look at your screens. These are where the spots are located at the department. Police say just this week, at least 2 people filed reports saying their purchase meetups went bad, including fake money and attempted robbery. And La Red Health Center will be hosting its annual Spring Resource Fair at the Georgetown campus on May 1st. The event will run from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and it is aimed to connect people with community resources and offer important health screenings. And Denmark will be hosting its annual youth fishing tournament on Saturday, June 1st at 10 a.m. The event is open to anglers 4 to 15 years old across Delaware. Anglers in Sussex County can participate at Ingram's Pond in Millsboro for the tournament. Registration is free and required by May 17th. The link to register can be found at coasttvnews.com. And beginning April 14th, the Maryland State Highway Administration is set to do routine maintenance repairs on the Main Street Drawbridge Bridge over the Wicomico River in Salisbury. MDOT says there will be single-lane closures and flaggers to direct drivers. All work on this drawbridge should be completed by mid-May. And everybody, look at your screen for just a moment. Here is a blue catfish. This is the invasive species that is taking over Delmarva waters. The Maryland Department of Natural Resources says blue catfish are preying on blue crab, American eel, and other important species here on Delmarva. And to make things worse, these fish are increasingly significant around the area.
Last year, somebody over across the river there, they caught, I don't know how big, is it big? It's 20-some pounds, I think. It was a big catfish. And they're all up and down the river.
To help eliminate these unwelcome visitors, there is a no off-season or limit on how many you can catch at once. And coming up, a lot happened this week along the coast, and Coast TV News anchor Madeline Overturf has our week in review in just 60 seconds.
Pulling up to a great-looking home is nice. Curb appeal is important. But here on the coast, even more important is dock appeal. At T&G Builders, if you can dream it, we can create it. For uncompromising quality, contact T&G Builders to design and build your coastal dream home. Over 30 years of integrity, empathy, and love. T&G Builders, the sign of quality. Visit us online at tg-builders.com.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. Experience it all on America's largest and fastest 5G network. So switch to T-Mobile now and get 2 lines of unlimited for only $30 a line. It's better over here.
From the solar eclipse to seeking funding to rebuild the Francis Scott Key Bridge, there was a lot going on this week here on the coast. Madeline Overturf has a look at our week in review.
Monday, everyone was looking up as an eclipse darkened the sky. Here on Delmarva, fans gathered all over to get a glimpse. Hope you didn't miss it. Delmarva won't see another one of these for 20 years. Tuesday, Maryland Governor Wes Moore spent the day in the nation's capital, seeking funding to rebuild after the Key Bridge collapse. Maryland leaders aim to introduce bills that will ensure the federal government pays 100% of the cost. The Sussex County man seen here holding the Confederate flag during the Capitol riots will be released from prison early. Laurel man Kevin Seafried was sentenced to 3 years in prison for his role in the Capitol riot. Now he'll likely only serve about a third of that. Delaware prosecutors decided not to retry former state auditor Kathy McGinnis. McGinnis's official misconduct misdemeanor was overturned in February. The state is choosing not to take the case back to court, meaning McGinnis's only remaining charge is conflict of interest. After a failed referendum in the Cape Henlopen School District in March, a new referendum is now set for May 21st, this time no pool attached. For your Week in Review, I'm Madeline Overturf.
When you first enter Rehoboth Avenue, you may have noticed there is an empty space of land right by the traffic circle. Well over a year ago, the Clear Space Theater sold this lot after concerns about parking, traffic, and noise were raised. This week, the new owner of the property presented their building plans for the area. The owner is looking to build 3 mixed-use buildings with retail spaces on the bottom. One person who works in downtown Rehoboth worries how this project will affect parking.
If they put more shops, it's really going to affect parking for everyone, because there's limited parking now, and then by adding more shops, I mean, we can always use more shops, but the parking will be a big problem.
City officials made the decision to move the plans forward to a public hearing where they will further discuss legalities about zoning.
Some much warmer weather on the way to the coast over the upcoming week. I'll let you know just how warm it will get coming up just after the break.
When you visit the Delmarva Design Center, you'll experience a selection of appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring all together in one showroom. The 10,000 square foot location has a variety of inspiring samples for any project size or budget. Your dedicated product experts and designers collaborate to bring your dream project to life. Come and see what the kitchen industry buzz is all about. Experience the Delmarva Design Center in Selbyville, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva's coast.
I'm a public school teacher. I know lots of people said, I can do that. Come and try it for a day.
A lot of our challenges are funding.
Teachers often go in their own pocket to make sure students have backpacks, pencils. David Trone has pushed for more public school funding and public school teachers.
And it's so great to have someone at the national level that's going to be on our side.
David Trone's always supported teachers. Now Maryland teachers have overwhelmingly endorsed David.
David would definitely get an A+.
I'm David Trone, and I approve this message.
At East Coast Campers and More, we believe that having a camper is about enjoying the adventure, time with the family, and your escape to nature. From the buying journey to seamless setup, we've got you covered, walking you through every step, making sure you're spending the most time enjoying what's out there. If you need us after setting up, our mobile RV medics will come to you providing the highest quality of services and repairs. Come start your adventure in Frankfort, Delaware at East Coast Campers and More.
Helping people is why I became an attorney. I'm Kelly Geloff of the Law Offices of Tunnel and Razor, and I handle personal injury cases. When I meet with clients, they're usually in pain due to their injuries and overwhelmed by their situation. They come to me because they need someone to help. As your attorney, I will strive to have you feel less stressed and be the voice you need to get you the compensation you deserve. And you'll have me and my entire staff to help you through the legal process. Trust us to be your voice.
Well, some much warmer weather will be taking over the next several days here along the coast. We may even get close to 80 degrees as we start the work week tomorrow. Not quite getting there, but still, the 70s, they're going to be returning here along the coast. Right now, as we take a live look out on our Gateway Subaru camera at the Commander Hotel, skies are clear. Winds have certainly lightened down this evening, but temperatures still remain mild for this time of night. 56 degrees in Ocean City this evening. Pretty quiet evening there in OC. We're in the mid-50s all across Delmarva right now. 57 degrees in Rehoboth Beach, 56 in Bethany Beach, 56 in Millsboro, 55 degrees currently in Georgetown. The winds pretty light, only gusting between 5 to 10 miles per hour. Few areas a little bit higher than that, gusting at 13 miles per hour in Milford, 17 miles per hour at the Indian River Inland. But overall, the winds much lighter than what they were just a few hours ago, and they're going to remain light for the remainder of the overnight hours. Unfortunately, they will pick up again as we head towards tomorrow afternoon. Skies, they're clear, and they're going to remain clear as high pressure is in control across the region. large area of just quiet weather across our area, and that's how it's going to remain at least for the next 24 to 36 hours here along the coast. We can see that on our in-house futurecast. Temperatures, they're going to fall into the upper 40s to close to 50 degrees, so it will be a chilly start to the day tomorrow, but with the winds still pretty light during the morning hours, it won't feel too bad out since the sun will be shining. Then as we head towards the afternoon hours, those winds, they pick up, but our temperatures really start to climb. We'll be in the low to mid 70s across much of the region. Ignore all these 60s here along the coast. Even the beaches will get close to 70 degrees tomorrow afternoon with those winds coming out of the southwest. We may see a brief period of some extra clouds, but during the overnight hours tomorrow night, and then those temperatures, they don't really fall tomorrow night that much, staying in the upper 50s to close to 60 degrees during the overnight hours. And then where we're heading to Monday afternoon, close to 80 degrees. It's going to be warm. It's going to be sunny. And those winds, they're going to be significantly lighter as we head towards Monday afternoon. Another warm day on the way for Tuesday with plenty of sunshine. The winds, as I said, light now. They will pick up again tomorrow afternoon, and we're going to be talking about winds gusting out of the southwest. As you can see, 25 to 35 miles per hour. So another windy day tomorrow. The good news, though, is as we head towards Monday afternoon and evening, those winds would be much lighter, and we're going to remain with those lighter winds throughout much of the start of the work week. 5-day temperatures above average. Average high 66 degrees tomorrow, up to 74, 79 on Monday, and then we're in the low to mid 70s all the way through Thursday. So a lot of warmth, also a lot of sunshine. Our UV index forecast, sponsored by Ocean City, Maryland, going to be seeing some pretty elevated UV indexes over the next couple of days. UV index of a 6, which is high. So a UV index of 6 Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That means it only takes about 30 minutes to burn. So make sure you wear that sunscreen if you spend any extended time outside. It does drop to a 5 on Thursday, strictly due to the fact that we're going to see some extra clouds, maybe even a few showers early Thursday morning. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 7-day forecast. Sunshine and 74 degrees on Sunday, but it is going to be windy. So just a reminder, it is going to be windy during the afternoon hours. 79 on Monday. Plenty of sunshine. We stay with those mainly sunny skies pretty much all the way through Wednesday with those temps in the low to mid 70s. Rain showers early Thursday morning, and then they return Friday evening, and then we cool down slightly as we head towards next Saturday, but the sunshine returns.
The Kentucky Derby is less than a month away, and today the annual Mint Julep Charity Cup was unveiled for Derby 150. The annual fundraiser will offer up to 2 unique Mint Julep cups this year. There will be a 200 silver cups with 44 emeralds priced at $100,000. And for the first time, a $500,000 gold julep cup unique for Derby 150 will be offered. Proceeds from this year's sales will support the Backside Learning Center, which is the nonprofit program providing resources to racetrack workers and their families at Churchill Downs. And take a tour through Sussex County's beaches, bays, and beyond. The Bethany Fenwick Area Chamber of Commerce is celebrating the 35th choral anniversary of the Ocean to Bay Bike Tour. The ride is open to cyclists of all levels. It takes place the weekend of April 26th and 27th, starting at the Christian Conference Center in Bethany Beach. From there, cyclists can choose different rides ranging from 50 miles. Registration closes on April 15th. And the tracksuits made famous by a popular Dunkin' Donuts Super Bowl commercial in February sold out within minutes, but customers say they're still waiting to get them. The commercial featured a fake boy band called the Dun Kings, starring Ben Affleck, Tom Brady, and Matt Damon, wearing the flashy orange and pink suits. The donut chain promoted the merchandise, selling the matching jackets and pants for $60 each. Customers say they were charged immediately and given an estimated delivery timeline of 10 days. But some say they were later told that their orders were delayed due to high demand. Dunkin' issued a statement citing fulfillment issues and said it is offering a $25 gift card to impacted customers. And the movie set weapon master convicted of involuntary manslaughter in 2021's deadly shooting on the set of the Rust film could face up to 18 months in prison. Prosecutors say in a court document filed Friday that Hannah Reed has failed to accept responsibility for her actions. Reed's attorney, however, requested a conditional discharge based on her lack of prior criminal history. Cinematographer Helena Hutchins was killed by a live round of ammunition fired from a prop gun held by actor Alec Baldwin, and Reed was responsible for firearm safety and storage on the movie set. She was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter in March. And coming up, April is Parkinson's Disease Awareness Month. What you need to know about the warning signs of this disease.
At BSD, we're here to serve you, our client. But did you know all that BSD has to offer? Everything for the inside and outside of your home. Decking, siding, trim, stairs, railings, hurricane shutters, kitchen and baths, and we install. As your local Anderson Diamond dealer, we also offer full service on all your Anderson products because Anderson backs their product with the best warranty in the industry. Visit one of our showrooms today and we'll show you all we have to offer.
At Homewell, our caregivers are compassionate, our care managers are responsive, and our process is built on honest and open communication. This process is what gives us the ability to fulfill our purpose and ensures your peace of mind remains our top priority. Homewell Care Services, trusted care, true compassion.
From the time that I established Garlic Builders, I instilled certain core values into my company, like I learned in the military. The number one approach that I instill in my team is a client-first mentality. The relationship with the client goes far beyond the construction process. Years down the road, I want to be able to grab a cup of coffee or grab dinner and reconnect. For so many, this has been a dream of theirs to own a beach house, and it brings great joy to us to be able to be that bridge, to be able to make their dream finally come true. We're a family of builders, Garlic Builders, homes built with honor.
Home Living by Donaway Furniture is now open in West Ocean City. The people known for their vast range of offerings and solid reputation since 1954 are now bringing you even more great furniture. Home Living is a one-stop destination for all of your home furnishing needs. The range of furnishings and accessories cater to every style at outlet pricing. All items are in stock and ready to go home with you today. Home Living, located between Skechers and J. Crew in the Ocean City outlets.
In your health news tonight, April is Parkinson's Awareness Month. Around 500,000 Americans are diagnosed with this disease, but officials say many go undiagnosed or misdiagnosed. So it's believed that the actual number is much higher. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has the warning signs of Parkinson's disease and what you need to know about this disorder.
It's a disease that affects the nervous system. Parkinson's disease can cause tremors and impact a patient's ability to move.
It is the fastest growing neurodegenerative disorder in the world.
Neurologist Dr. Hubert Fernandez with Cleveland Clinic says Parkinson's disease has a wide spectrum of severity and affects each patient differently. Treatment varies as well.
We see 5,000 Parkinson patients annually, and not a single one of our patient has an identical treatment plan and treatment regimen compared to another.
Fernandez says Parkinson's disease impacts many parts of the body, including emotions. Patients can be depressed or anxious, have memory or concentration problems. They can also have trouble finding words, and some may have execution issues or are unable to follow commands. Parkinson's can affect the gastrointestinal system, leading to bowel issues or nausea. It can also affect urination, sleep, and many suffer from motor symptoms.
The most obvious and the most visible ones are the tremors.
Other red flags to watch out for: dragging of a leg or arms not swinging when walking, muted facial expressions, and a voice that sounds softer or more monotonous. Fernandez says a neurologist can confirm a clinical diagnosis based on symptoms. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
A pharmacist group says hundreds of prescription drugs are facing a shortage across the U.S. According to the American Society of Health System Pharmacists, there say that 323 active drug shortages across the U.S. The group says that this is the highest number of shortages since they started tracking data back in 2001. Manufacturers cited supply and demand, business decisions, and raw material issues as a few of the reasons for the shortages. And a consumer watchdog group wants the popular snack kit Lunchables removed from school lunch programs because of excessive sodium. Public schools introduced the meals as options last year. The company said it had to reformulate the ingredients to ensure they met federal guidelines. But according to the Consumer Reports, the Lunchables served at schools are even higher in sodium than those sold in stores. The group says the lunch kits also contain harmful chemicals that can lead to serious health problems over time. And a community health fair is headed to Milton this month. Here's just some things that you can expect. Set for April 20th at the Milton Public Library, you can receive comprehensive health and vision screenings and insights tailored to the health needs of people in Milton and the surrounding communities. This event will take place from 11 to 2 p.m. and admission is free. And coming up, a weekend of running, the scenes from the Coastal Delaware Running Festival.
At Delmarva Roofing and Coating, we believe in longevity. Since our start in 1988 and 10 million square feet of roofing later, we've gained the experience to solve your roofing problems. We combine those years of knowledge with cutting-edge technology to guide you through every project phase, inspection, maintenance, or installation. You can count on us to safeguard your investment with a reliable roof and service after the sale. Serving Delmarva for over 3 decades, Delmarva Roofing and Coating, above all, a good roof.
The doctors of Delmarva Chiropractic take great pride in offering the finest, most individualized care to their patients and stay on the cutting edge of healthcare and clinical interventions. As winners of Coastal Style and Metropolitan Magazine's Best Chiropractors for 7 years in a row, Doctors Lane, Brown, and Taylor help with conditions such as back pain, sciatica, headaches, concussions, dizziness, and much more. The clinic also offers laser therapy, decompression, acupuncture, and custom orthotics. Call Delmarva Chiropractic today and take the first step toward achieving your maximum potential.
It's pronounced Be-She.
No, it's Be-She.
Maybe it's Bache.
No matter how you say it, if you're in the market for new furniture, just remember, it better be Beshi. We're family owned and operated with a variety of famous brand name furniture, from bedding and dining to comfortable seating indoors and out. You'll have everyone talking when you say the name.
I've been saying Be-She wrong this whole time.
Actually, guys, pretty sure it's Besh. Beshi Furniture, located next to the Mermaid, 4 miles east of Georgetown, Delaware, on US Route 9.
At Rice's Termite and Pest Control, we know that pests can adapt to the changing seasons. Our home protection programs are designed for the Delmarva climate. Whether it's ants in the summer or mice in the winter, our programs have you covered. And every plan is backed by our Rice Return Guarantee. For a limited time, any new home protection program will receive 2 free mosquito treatments. Call or visit us online at delmarvasbestpestcontrol.com. Rice's Termite and Pest Control, where protecting your home is the family business.
A weekend of running festivities is underway on the coast. The Coastal Delaware Festival officially kicked off, and earlier today, hundreds of people participated in the 5K race. On your screen, you can see the participants enjoying those 3.1 miles. And tomorrow, the festival will continue with the marathon beginning at 7 a.m.
We've got some beautiful weather on the way for tomorrow and this evening. Some pretty decent weather out there at 11:30 at night. Those winds, they've calmed down. Temperatures still remain pretty mild as I take a live look out on our Tidal Health Peninsula regional camera in Salisbury. Temps sitting right around 55 degrees right now in Salisbury. Those temps going to fall only a few more degrees into the upper 40s during the overnight hours tonight. You can get our Coast TV First Alert weather forecast by calling our Coast TV First Alert weather line. Just call 443-880-9100. Your forecast, just a phone call away tomorrow. Starting out on the cooler side of things in the upper 40s, but overall it's going to be a very nice day. Yes, the winds pick up. We're going to see winds sustained upwards of 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. But take a look at these temperatures by noon, close to 70 degrees, and then we're in the low to mid 70s throughout the afternoon hours, and it's going to be sunny all day long. So get outside, enjoy some of this nicer weather. It's only going to get warmer as we head into the start of the work week. Take a look at this. Our Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 10-day forecast shows temps closing in on 80 degrees by Monday afternoon. Lots of sunshine all day long. We stay with those mainly sunny skies Tuesday, partly cloudy skies on Wednesday, low to mid 70s each of those days. Rain showers possible early Thursday morning, clears out during the afternoon hours with a high near 72. 70 on Friday. Rain showers, they arrive during the evening hours. That's with a cold front that's going to knock us down into the 60s next weekend, but it's sunny all weekend long, and we stay in the 60s into the following work week.
Thank you, Alex, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 11. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Saturday Night Live starts right now. Have a great night.